Hello and welcome to my video. Today we're going to be focusing on the website by the name of egirl.gg. This website is a website where you can rent people to play video games with you. Now, like the title suggests, it's predominantly women and girls, but there are also some guys and some weird personalities out there. For this video, I wanted to get the perspective of the other side, both the perspective of a person who might rent a girl and the reasons as to why, as well as the perspective of the e-girl who is coming in to play video games. So we rented two different girls, one for $1 per game and another for $2 per game. And I know this is just as weird as it sounds, and that's why I'm doing my video about it. I also wanted to mention that the person playing with us is David. He's my best friend from Indiana University who wanted to ask some questions as well. And we got consent from both girls to be recorded and put into a video. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's
Hi.
up? How you doing?
I'm okay, how about you?
I'm good. This is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself real quick? You don't have to say anything too personal, just like, your name, maybe how old you are, something like that.
Okay. My name is Jenny and I'm 19 years old and I come from Denmark.
Oh, that's cool. Are you still living in Denmark or no?
Yeah, I am.
So, are you able to connect to US servers pretty well? Keep in mind, we played two games that were 30 minutes each, so I'm going to skip around a bit for the more informative, interesting parts. So if there's any abrupt changes in the conversation, that's what it was. I'm also going to have the gameplay with it, just for your entertainment.
Yeah, the thing is that over time people step up their prices because of all the recommendations and orders. There was this
Oh.
unit girl, though it turns out that she never actually played the games. She just talked to the people while they were playing with someone else. Who was carrying them basically and coaching or whatever.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
Dang.
She used to take $20 per game.
That's crazy.
And she had over 200 orders.
What?
Mm-hmm. And she
Oh my god! I need to meet the people who pay for this. That's crazy. How long have you been doing this?
It is. I feel almost 2 weeks ago now.
Okay, so a quarantine type of thing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Dave, or David,
Hi,
or
Dave.
whatever. It's a pleasure.
Jenny.
Oh, I thought you said J.
Oh,
No,
ooh, with an I. That's actually cool. That's unique.
Is it fake?
I mean, it's just a short version of my actual name.
There you go. I knew it. It's like, okay.
Yep.
No, I was gonna say what.
But it might as well be my name. No one ever uses my actual name anymore.
Do you mind saying your actual name, or is that a no-go?
That's a...
So Jenny, who is the craziest person that's ever? What do you prefer the terms? Rented you? Paid for a time? What do you use? What terminology do you use?
I guess just paid for time or ordered.
Yeah, what's the craziest person who's ordered? Has there been some crazy creepy guys?
No, but I can talk about my friend's experience.
Sure. Yeah. Anything that
I'm obviously not going to use any names because they probably don't want to.
Yeah.
But... So I've been saving up for the Nintendo Switch, and they really, really wanted to help me out. And this guy on VR chat who had full body tracksuit offered my friend to play with him for $100 if he could help him fall asleep. So obviously my friend confronts me and he's like, "Oh, I got this offer for $100. Should I do it?" And I'm like, if you want to, you're free to do so. And so he did. So he went on VR chat and they hung out, and he was basically forced into being his gay boyfriend for over an hour for $2. I mean, the $100. And then he also started groping him in VR, his character and stuff, and
wow.
saying really weird stuff. Yeah, I haven't had any so far, luckily, but that's at least my friend's experience.
I have a quick question. Contractually, through the website, are you able? Well, I'm sure. I know that you're able, but are you allowed to leave after they've paid? I guess. What's the deal on that? If they say, hey, I'm gonna pay you $5 for a game or whatever the heck it is.
Right.
Are you allowed, if they're being inappropriate or rude, to just sort of leave in the middle of the game?
An Uber almost.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Ubers can get in big trouble for kicking people out of their ride and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if it happens, it technically counts as like a refund because they did pay for that. So normally you like talk with people and hear what they want beforehand, so you don't like step in and it's like something completely else. Because if you want, you can just leave, but they'll most likely want to refund them because they paid for your time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it happened to me, like I was gonna play with someone on League, but my account didn't work anymore, so I couldn't play with them. So I technically had to go because I couldn't, finish the offer, and he just refunded the money. And
What do you think? Like, what percentage of you is real when you're playing with these people that pay to play with you?
so like, here's the thing, like I don't really put on a show, you guess you could say.
Yeah. It seems like you're the exception to the rule in that case.
Oh,
It seems,
I mean,
yeah, like that would be the case.
this must sound really rude to my fellow e-girls, but like, a lot of them are faking. We all know that.
Obviously. But have you thought about how like it takes I did a lot of acting growing up, right? It takes a lot to put on a personality to trick people.
It really does.
And,
yeah.
But if I have like set lines and set like songs and dancing and stuff, these girls that can just do it on the go all the time with random people, any conversation, they can be totally fake. Like, that's a crazy skill that they have?
It really is.
Like, I really do respect that. Like, if I could be doing that to making money, I probably could to an extent. I mean, I don't see why not.
Right.
If you really didn't like someone, would you, but they booked you again, would you comply and play another game with them?
No.
No?
You could reject it, right? I mean, you don't have to accept it.
Yeah, I don't have to. No.
Okay.
So there's been times where like people sorry, like we would be talking and then, I would like get, I guess, weird messages from them where they would be like send me offers and stuff, and I'd be like, no, thank you. And I mean, it's just, that's all. Like, thank you for your time, but I'm definitely not gonna be either answering or like just accepting their offers again. No matter how good the money are, I guess.
Did you ever see yourself? I know you said you did like feet pictures, but it wasn't yours. You said. We then talked a little bit about OnlyFans. OnlyFans, for those who don't know, is a type of subscription service almost where you pay for premium pictures of a person, normally run by females, and the photos can go anywhere from just more explicit pictures of the person wearing less clothing to nude photos and videos.
Like, a lot of girls are currently like doing OnlyFans things, which I totally don't care about. Like, they do them right, but I wouldn't do it myself. I kind of guess just made a meme out of them. I don't think I would do it. I'm very bad with like sexual content in itself. So if I were to do an OnlyFans, it would definitely like not probably be me.
Yeah, I imagine this has got to be like kind of sick with quarantine going on. It's like, fuck, I'll get paid to play video games.
Yeah. Sometimes it can like be draining because you like have to talk to people and stuff, I guess, quite often.
Okay. It's
and,
good
like, play games with
social
them
skill
stuff.
practicing.
Yeah, also because like I have Asperger's, so meeting new people all the time and like having changes and stuff already kind of like drained me when the whole quarantine thing happened, because it like completely really ruined my daily,
Yeah.
do's and deeds and whatever. And then like having to constantly like getting new games with people, talk to new people, like without sounding completely dead, can be very like hard.
Yeah, no, it is like a job. There's definitely things you gotta learn and like gain experience over time. Oh, I wanted to know, what do you think about? We got 3 people going mid. Yikes! What do you think about the girls who have the really fake voices and like guys like it, like the very
like the like emotos kind of thing, like, oh, I love you so much, you're so cute.
Oh my god,
that kind
yeah,
of thing.
just like that. Yeah, what do you think about that, Jenny?
I don't blame them
Becoming A.
at all. It's good money, like, bro. But I don't know. I don't blame them. Like, it's good money, so why not like take advantage of it? I remember there was like this one girl on his site that's actually using a voice changer.
And oh jeez, and people can't tell. Dude, I just got a 4-man. Woo! People can't tell she's using a voice changer.
I don't know. I just remember like I had to do a video recently. Wait, no, that's not her. No, this is a different girl. But she's also one of the tubby girls. That's the weird part.
Okay. Oh, I think I know
Um,
who you might be talking about.
Do you think it's a man?
No, it's a girl.
yeah, she does
I'm
a lot
pretty
of
sure.
Just has
cosplay.
like, is it like a voice changer, like a real voice?
Yeah, like a voice mod kind of thing.
Probably
I
adds
think
to it.
Oh.
Probably doesn't change it, but like adds to it.
yeah, because the thing is like with a voice changer, you can very much like easily tell by like how the mic sounds like echoey or like hollow almost. It, it's kind of hard to explain almost actually, but
Hmm.
when you hear voice changer, you normally like know it's happening and stuff. Um, Either that or I must just be really trained in catfishes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the voice changers or the fake voices.
I get that.
They just feel so fake.
Oh, no, faker than paying someone to play with you.
No, because then you're paying someone to play with you and they're using a voice changer. Like, come on. Yes, David. The
I
other,
get
do you
that.
know any of the girls who like? Because I notice there's a lot of them that are like high ranks, and like I feel like sometimes it's both about playing with a girl, but also like ranking up. Are there like people who are like low ranks, really low ranks, like buying like renting like global elite girls to carry them? Do you know anything about that?
So my friend was gonna buy the Unigirl that I talked about before, because you know she's like Challenger or something,
Mm-hmm.
which is like 0.3
Right.
percent
Oh,
of
she's
like
challenger
all
in
of
league. Oh
the.
my god.
Yeah, that's really high
What does she
rank, you
play?
know.
What position?
I don't, I don't know. But the thing is, it's not even her playing in the first place, as I also said before.
Ooh, I
It's
got
like
reamed.
seemingly like her friend or boyfriend. Like I don't know
Do
who it
do the
is.
people know that it's not her playing once they buy the spot?
No, that's the thing that they never knew.
She just pretends that
Until
she's
like
playing.
yeah,
Oh,
until recently, the guy like the streamer told like all of his followers on a stream about it, which I watched. But yeah, it was pretty messed
Oh, that
up.
was nearly an ace.
Mainly because
Fuck.
like the guy like grew a relationship with this girl, and then just to find out that she never
God.
like he never played with her
wow.
is like really messed up. But
Yeah,
my
that would
friend
suck.
was gonna buy her to like get a coaching lesson and stuff for her. But after finding out, he's like, "No, I'm good," which I understand, like perfectly fine.
Hmm. What about have you
Because
heard?
he also kind of like orbited her, you know, like in the sense that he really liked how she looked and stuff
Okay.
and sounded. But now it's all fake, so it's not worth it, I guess.
Yeah, no, the fake thing is like it's just like it's. I'm trying to put myself into the mind of like a simp. I guess would be the term.
Well, I have a question. What do you think makes some women worth the $20 versus like the $5 or the $2 or
Reputation,
$3?
looks, right?
Repetition, yeah, like kind of like I don't know if you guys know the term looks maxing, but like almost like
I'm sorry. Say that term again. I couldn't hear it. I was shooting.
looks maxing. It's basically when you like max out your looks and
That sounds like a
stuff.
video game term, like max mining or whatever in World of Warcraft.
No, it's a legit thing where people like try to max out their looks to appeal more to people
With
and
like
stuff.
makeup and stuff.
Yeah, makeup, like hair, like the whole shebang, like even surgery at times.
Wow.
Because they care about like what do you call it, facial symmetry and stuff.
Well, I guess that's technically just what Instagram models do.
Basically, yeah. Like the cute voice, like almost like an anime kind of girl, and also Asians are really like popular.
After the first game, we also talked to the e-girl about some potential other e-girls that we could look into for interesting content. And what follows is a very unique conversation.
Like super cheap, and a lot of girls on this side are basically, I guess you could say cam whores almost. Like they do a lot of sexual stuff for the money
Yeah.
that they earn. There's a girl called Succubus Ahega.
Oh, I saw
Or
her. Yeah,
Ahega's.
what does she do?
Yeah, so she sucks you off, but through the internet, basically.
We might have to we might have to put a purchase in for her. That's an interesting
Yeah.
time right there.
My friend bought her one time when she was only like $5, and he just wanted to play with someone, and then he bought her, and basically she offered to make him come on in a
Oh.
call with her.
Really?
So yeah, if anyone wants to come on the internet and pay $20 for it, you got the girl on egirl.gg.
I guess. Yeah.
So
Do you know what her name is? Is it a CS:GO or does she do multiple?
I don't know. I think she just like multiple.
Do you ever
things.
link just for research?
Yeah, just for research
For
purposes.
Just for
research?
researching purposes, in fact.
Just
fine.
for the video
Do you have her
purposes.
exact name on?
I'm trying to find her. I can't find her.
Oh really? She's like called Ahega Succubus on her Instagram. Oh, that sucks. She only does League, it seems, for $20.
Oh, it's $20.
$20 now.
That's expensive.
That is expensive, but that is the life of
Almost
me.
everyone who she served has recommended her. Almost every single one.
I wonder why.
Yeah. That's a shocker, you know.
That's pretty much all when it comes to interesting takeaways that we had from the first conversation with the first e-girl. Now we're going to move on to the second game with the second e-girl. Her name is Ma. She'll introduce herself in a second. Ma and David and I had a really interesting type of debate in a way. We talked a lot about simp culture and the transaction type of feeling that you get. So I hope you enjoy. What name do you normally go by?
Ma.
Ma, okay. And how old are you, Ma?
Yeah. 19.
19. And where are you from?
Russia, boys.
Russia.
You're a Russian e-girl, huh?
Huh? Never seen one before?
I feel like you're the best.
Afraid not.
No. They're usually the most toxic,
Why do you say
which
that?
I am. Have you ever played with Russian people? Hello?
No, I've
Сука,
not.
блядь, комрад.
Rushbi, блядь.
Are you fluent in Russian?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
am fluent Russian.
I'm dying over here.
Bless you.
Thank you so much. David never said bless you to me.
It's because I don't wish you any luck or blessings.
It's fine, I'll bless you.
Thank you so much. What's one of the weirdest things you've been asked to do since you've been an e-girl?
Well, what's the weirdest
Okay,
thing you've
I've had
asked to do, and
to
what's the weirdest thing that you've
think.
done?
Okay. I have done a weird thing. It's weird for me, it's not that weird if you think of it. Bless you.
Yeah, I'm dying, but keep going.
Someone paid me to play a game and told me that they will pay extra if I flame them while playing.
I love that.
And right, and in my head I was like, it shouldn't be that hard flaming, right? It's not like I'm saying something sexual to him and stuff. I'm literally just calling him a loser. Turns out it's really hard to do that.
Mm-hmm. What do most people
But I
expect
did-
from you?
Huh?
What do most people expect from you?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, so far, I guess I was good enough of a Negro for them. They didn't ask for anything. But there was a couple that asked for, like, let's become friends after this.
And what do you think about
And that is fine. That is fine. We can be friends. But as long as you're not too clingy.
Mm-hmm.
But then they kind of are like, let's become friends, but text me 50 times a day, and can you warrant?
I'm assuming you just like block them or ghost them.
I kind of reply like every 30 messages, so it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I killed someone.
I'm not gonna lie, we were looking for more of an e-girl who would... Like, do you know of any e-girls that are, like, crazy and like to do roleplay and stuff? I'm assuming they cost a lot more. That would make sense.
It depends. I don't know, usually I think it's better to let them know what you want.
Oh, yeah, ahead of time. Yeah, I should have thought about that.
Yeah, but you kinda didn't, so now I'm sad that you paid for me and I cannot,
Oh, no worries, no worries. It's still interesting to learn more information. Because David and I here, we prefer real life encounters, and we normally have like friends who are girls who we don't need to pay money to be friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
So this is very new to us. So anything that we can learn is very intriguing.
Right, so there's nothing to it. Like, there's definitely girls that will go as far as open an OnlyFans account, even sell their nudes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but
Well,
there's literally like e-girls like me that just happen to be in quarantine, want some money.
yep, that's smart. Well, what is the simp
I
mood?
think a lot of men are just naturally simps, and that's just how it be.
I I get it what it is about, but I don't entirely agree with the fact that we need to bully or target someone for being a simp.
No, I agree
Well,
that
I'll tell you
targeting
something.
people is not good, but I think the simp thing's more about making a joke of the culture, which is like,
I
yeah.
I understand, but at some point, a joke is funny at first, but then it gets offensive. I believe there's a lot of people that feel uncomfortable with it at this point.
Oh,
Can
for
I?
sure. But like, as for simp culture, like actually, that's kind of what the video project I'm working on is going to be about. Is like simp culture, and I wanted to look more into it. So we just want to see what it's like, the life, looking into the life of a simp, and we felt like we could do that through renting an e-girl.
Uh, I mean, it depends on the simp, really.
Do you feel that a lot of your client base are simps?
Honestly, no.
Are they?
Or I, they're just normal people to me. Like, I don't really understand the
But
whole
the thing
simp
is, do you
thing.
understand? Like, yeah, they do something to normal people when they're talking to you, but do you understand that they went through the process of finding you on a website full of other girls and then renting you to play games with them? Like, that's the simp part.
Do you think that's the simp part? I think
I think
that's
that's
more
the
of a. Actually,
Pit,
I
behind you,
feel.
behind you, mom.
What?
You showed a
Wow.
lot of heart out there. That's what counts.
Wait, so sorry, Ma, what were you saying about
I
the
think
simp part?
I think instead of calling the person that looked through the website and found me and was like, "Yo, this is the girl," instead of calling him a simp, I guess I should be happy that he felt attracted to me out of all the
Well,
girls.
no, I agree, but you can do
I would
both,
just say
right?
that for lack of a better word, I guess you could say beta male. You could say someone, because the thing is that for me
Oh
personally,
my
I find
god.
myself to be reasonably decent with women. You know, like I'm not afraid to talk to women or approach women or anything like that. Go
What?
out and basically pay a girl to talk to you seems like a very I don't know,
Beta.
almost beta boyish thing to do, you know, considering. And it's just for lack of a better term, we'll call them simps. But,
Uh,
you know,
I can understand your point, but try to think of it as you see a really pretty girl and you just buy her a drink. So
Ooh.
you buying me for a game, you're buying me a drink, and you get your chance to try and maybe lure me in. We can be friends after that. We can become whatever you want. Who knows?
I do like that
way of thinking
perspective. I think it opens up some new questions. But then I do raise you this question: is that when you find a pretty girl on the street that you notice,
Mm-hmm.
she's not putting herself out there to be bought for a drink. It's a person, the guy taking the initiative and saying, "Let me take you out, let me get you a drink," and then she has to decide if it's worth it. Versus you on this website, we know that you are, it's quarantine. Yes, you might be looking for friends, but the main goal is probably to get a little bit of money for playing games,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy knows that too. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that connection is what feels very false and beta-ish to me. Like, I would never
Oh
look
yeah.
to a website where like you rent things to look for companionship simply because that's not what the initial goal was. If I'm looking for a companion, I'm going to do it in other ways. But I can definitely see where you're coming from. And that about ties it all up. Thank you so much for anyone who watched this. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below. And to anyone in my class, have a great summer.